You look so beautiful tonight.
The man approached them, moving with calm certainty through the crowded space. Maria's heart thumped in her chest, each beat echoing the music in the room, yet somehow slower, heavier. She felt herself shrink instinctively, but Layla nudged her subtly, a reminder not to disappear. When he stopped in front of them, Maria noticed how composed he was. Older than the boys at campus, confident without trying too hard, a man who seemed to occupy the space he moved through without effort. His eyes settled on her for a fraction longer than expected, not in judgment, but in quiet attention. He introduced himself as Daniel. She returned the gesture hesitantly, aware of every detail: the smooth cut of his suit, the calm steadiness in his voice, the faint scent of his cologne. Layla stepped aside, leaving Maria alone with him, and Maria felt a strange mixture of fear and curiosity. He asked simple questions about her studies, her village, the path she had taken to arrive here. Maria noticed the way he listened, the way he nodded at the right moments, how his gaze never faltered. She felt an unfamiliar warmth, recognition, perhaps, as if someone was seeing her, really seeing her, beyond the shy village girl she carried in her posture and cornrows. The room pulsed with music, laughter, and chatter, but around him, it was quiet. Her nerves settled slightly. She realized she didn't have to speak loudly to be acknowledged. She didn't have to compete with the flashy dresses or bold smiles that surrounded her. He glanced at her hands, noticing she had no phone. For a moment, his eyebrows lifted in surprise, but there was no judgment, only curiosity. Maria realized how unprepared she was for a city life where connections often began through screens. Layla returned at that moment, standing by the drinks table, her eyes on Maria. But Maria didn't look back. She was caught in the awareness of the man before her. Something shifted, a quiet, subtle shift inside her. For the first time in Kampala, she felt seen. Not for what she had, not for what she could offer, but for who she was. The encounter ended, but the feeling lingered. Maria sat back on her hostel bed later that night, heart still racing, mind replaying the way his eyes had met hers. She felt a thread of possibilities stretching before her, fragile, tentative, yet thrilling. And in that fragile moment, she understood something crucial. This city could overwhelm the weak-hearted, as her mother had warned. But if she could carry herself quietly, observe carefully, and stay true to herself, she might just find a place where she was noticed for the right reasons. It was the first night she didn't feel invisible. And it was also the night the city whispered that her life could change.